Good morning. I have a very special guest today on this morning's chat, and it's Steve Young from the Everywhere with Steve Young 74 channel. And we're going to have a little bit of a random chat. Thanks for being here. But first, a little music. Back in a minute.
I like that.
I love the
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for being here on this morning, Sunday morning chat, not the afternoon with that carnival like tune.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, I really appreciate you being here. One of the things that I was like thinking about, and always in our efforts to help people be mindful about keeping more money in their pocket. Some people think that low income means you can't keep some money in your pocket. That's actually not true. And there are actually a few things that many people who are low income that they might qualify for some stuff and they bypass it. And that's a big mistake because, in my opinion, and Steve's too, it could put a little more money in that person's pocket. Steve, am I right or am I right?
No, you're right. Um, let's see. Where can I start with this? Because I've got a couple of three things in my head. Okay. Um, example. Now, this is not what I'm about to say. Is not. I'm not trying to sponsor them, but it is entitled to people that are on Medicaid. Um, that receive food stamps. I believe make a certain amount of money per year. Amazon Prime. Now, people that have the EBT, the food stamp, the Medicaid and all that, why do you pay the 12.99, 13.99 a month to have that when you can come over and the discounted Prime that you get because of the Medicaid and the food stamps and all that? Because I'm just going to come out and say it. I have it. And they bill me every month for $7.06 a month. Because if you don't sign up for Prime and you buy things on Amazon, you are going to pay, excuse my language, I hope this is a word, but it's true. You're going to pay some hellacious shipping cost. You'll pay $7 over here, $8 over here, $6 over there, $4 over. Think about something. You've already run up a 20, 21, 22, if not more, tab doing that. So you're actually wasting money for paying out all that shipping cost with Amazon when you can set up Amazon Prime. All you got to do is take a picture of your EBT front and back or Medicaid and submit it to them. And if you're already signed up for Prime and you've been paying the regular amount, they'll they'll convert you to the cheaper price as soon. And it doesn't take that long to get approved. I did it. I think within the first hour, they switched me over. If a person, because you still have some old schoolers out there, have a flip phone. If you're good, if you have a good friend, if you have a neighbor that you're pretty close with, have the neighbor friend get with them and say, hey, could you do me a favor? I want to take a picture. Can you take a picture of my EBT card, Medicaid? I can log on to my Amazon account and we can upload it, you know, to Amazon so I can get a discount on Amazon Prime. It's there for everyone to use. People that are paying out because their shipping cost outside of Prime will eat you alive if you. But it also depends on how frequent you use it.
You know
You know,
what this reminds me of, Steve? And thank you for mentioning that
yeah,
for people that have this type of benefit. How these little things slip through the cracks. Save 6 here, save 7 there. shipping today, if you could save on shipping, anyone that could save and find a way of saving on shipping, that's very, very good. There was something else I think you might have mentioned in the past, another government benefit that would be helpful to a lower income person that maybe people should take advantage of, like in the phone arena.
Okay. Yeah. The people that, again, back to the Medicaid food stamp type thing, companies like, I think, Assurance Wireless, SafeLink, to name a couple, you can apply and they'll send you a phone and there's no bill. In fact, from what I understand, I don't know it's another company. I don't think it's SafeLink. I don't think it's Assurance. But when you sign up with them and get a cell phone, you get a free tablet out of it too. I just don't know
Oh.
the go that route because that falls under a program called ACP, Affordable Connectivity Program. I qualify for that. I have that on my phone bill. And but here's the thing: you can only get it in one of two spots. You can either get it on your phone bill or on your internet. But you can't get both at the same time. They'll only give you one or the other. But hey, that's $30.
That
That's somebody.
adds up. This is part of money management. And in a way, you're turning those opportunities into sort of an indirect income.
You are. You are. No, because people don't stop and think, oh, but it's only $30.
Yeah.
Have you looked to see? It's not a lot, but have you ever stopped and thought, yeah, it's $30 now. Yeah, but take $30 and 12 months from now, check and see what you have. It's going to be 360. That's in your hand.
Exactly.
You know.
Or when I'm thinking too, okay, the person saved $30 that month. They could use it towards their grocery bills at the end of the month and before they receive their next supplemental, whatever it is, whatever they get, whatever the person gets. I do not sneeze at small savings. I like how about that dollar a day thing, Steve? I mean,
Yeah. See, there you go. All right. Let's come back to that. I just mentioned $30. All right. Now, if you can put $30 back in your hand on your phone or internet, that's 30. If you add the dollar a day to it, guess what? At the end of the month, you're gonna have 60. So at the end of a year, you got 720. But anybody who's able to bump it, if you can go $2 a day, you know, that's going to be what, $60 in a month, and then yeah, yeah, that's right, 30, right. Let me make sure my math is right. It's simple math, but that's right. $2 a day would be 60, 720, and then if you add 720 and 360, what do you have? What, nine? No, 1,080, I believe it is. If memory serves.
and that equals the beginning of an emergency fund
It can
right
be.
there.
It can be. Yes.
I heard somewhere, Steve, and you're not even going to believe this, or probably you will because you're knowledgeable, that about 46 to 48% of American households live below $30,000 a year.
Hmm.
So I don't think that 48% is a tiny number. And I think it's time for people to really, take things seriously. And if, these are great little tips that it all adds up. What you just mentioned all adds up to savings.
Yeah, you mentioned 48%. 2% is not much. You might as well just round it off. That means half of the people
Yeah.
don't have anything to fall back on. That's actually kind of sad.
And scary, sad first, and scary
Very.
too. Because what
Yeah.
that's telling both of us, if let's say, I'm just use this as the example, the refrigerator breaks down. You need a new refrigerator. Refrigerators are kind of sort of mainly necessary.
Yeah.
And the price of a refrigerator today is from the sublime to ridiculous. And we don't have too much time left, but I could tell you this much. When I was reselling, like, on my own, flipping, appliances for people, refrigerators sold like hotcakes, as long as they were in good condition, like within 1 hour. So if you need a refrigerator and your funds are low, look on those platforms first. Just giving a word to the wives.
Yeah.
Steve, I love your tips. You have anything else that you would like to add to this?
Well, let's see. I mentioned the phone, Amazon. Um, no, not really. The only thing I would want to add is a lot more people should be getting discounts for things than what they should. And this is one that really, I'm going to include this right here. And I don't like the fact that a lot of the time it's not given when it should. You can go defend our country, fight for our freedom. And I'm a big stand behind her on this because I am a Navy brat. My dad served 24 years in the Navy. Every military person should be more than entitled to get a discount. I don't care who you are. I mean, you go and fight for our country, you serve your time, you know, be in the military. The least you can do is give a military person a discount.
Steve, I totally hear you. There's a lot of things that I wish were better.
Me too.
But I am so appreciative that you were here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Steve, for your time. I'm going to close out the show and be back with a wave goodbye. Hang on a second. Don't forget to head on over to the Everywhere with Steve Young 74 channel. He has a random channel, and many times I happen to appear on his show, and we talk about anything from the sublime to the ridiculous.
Mhm.
Don't forget to head on over there, Steve. Well, Steve, thanks for coming here, but don't forget to head on over to Steve's
Yeah,
channel.
I know.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Have an amazing, fantastic day, and don't forget about this either. Hang on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.